Good morning, everyone. Everybody knows my name now, Anthony Sparrow. This morning, there's a few things I'd like to speak with you about. A few incidents that have happened, things like that. Some facts, some opinions. When Tim McDonald made this death threat, and he used the cover of the Sheriff's Department to do it, I think he did that. I personally feel that he did this on purpose. He used the power of the authority to terrorize and scare my family. And for the most part, Tim, it worked. The other little part is me. I don't intimidate. I will fight you with everything I have when I have documentation in front of me that says you did this. I will not stop until results are made. The Sheriff's Department covering everything up. I have proof. I've shown several items now, and I'm not done. There's more. On October 24th, I still hadn't heard anything about these death threats. Nothing from the authorities. Absolutely zero. So I took it upon myself to seek a higher authority, we'll call it. I went and I met with these higher authorities, and they looked at what I had, and they said, there's something really messed up here. But we are not going to be able to touch it right now. It could be up to 2 years before we get into this. They told me to go public because these are elected officials that I'm fighting, the sheriff and the DA. And the only way to get an elected official out of the office is us, you and me, the people that put them there. See, I tried to get all this out, all of it. Stuff you haven't even heard yet. I tried to get all this out before the election. And everybody shut me down. The news shut me down. The media shut me down. The papers shut me down. They knew exactly what I was doing. They'd all seen exactly what I was holding. And they didn't want to get involved. For some reason, 95% of people are afraid of going up against this power of authority. Well, they're people, just like you and me. They're absolutely no different than you and me, other than their job title. And it is a job title that comes with certain standards. It is a job title that comes with respect. It should be. And when you violate those standards and respect, you do not deserve that seat anymore. This has been proved so many times throughout history. An elected official gets a swollen head, and it's all over with. So I went public on the 24th of October with these. The day after it came out in the paper, Megan Maloney, I went into the Sheriff's Department, and Megan Maloney had called the officer and said she wasn't going to do anything about it. That sent me in another direction. Like when I was putting these signs up around Skowhegan, I had just a young boy, 10, 11 years old, approach me and go, "Excuse me, sir, what's this all about?" A very nice young little man. And I was polite with him. I told him, well, some people have threatened to hurt my family, and the police won't do anything about it. And I couldn't believe it. This young man looked at me and said, "It happens too much. This is a 10-year-old boy. He really shouldn't have information like that in his head." These are authorities people are supposed to look up to. And we can't. That's the problem. Right now, we can't. I'm not saying I hate every cop. No, that is completely false. I know some very good people that have been policemen and women for years. And I still do to this day. I'm friends with several of them. I am upset with the people involved in this, and it needs to be brought out there, and something needs to be done. I had people asking for the signs at this. Hey, can I help you put these up? I've had this problem. I've had that problem. We are the only ones that can change what's going to happen. Because since they wouldn't allow me to get it out there during the election, we're stuck with them unless we stand up and do something. It really disgusts me that the sheriff's department would lower themselves to cover up death threats from a drug dealing family. It really disgusts me. We're trying to eliminate the drug problem in this state, and right now Maine has an extreme drug problem. Extreme. But yet, you're not doing anything to them. You're slapping them on the back of the hand. Say, go home. These people are committing crimes, and you slap them on the back of the hand. Say, go home. I have literally spoken to almost all the authority figures, different branches and departments throughout the state of Maine, explained to them what has been done to me. And they said, yes, this is criminal threatening. This is a crime. But yet, they won't do anything about it. This man, Tim McDonald, I need everyone to know this. After all he's done, he still works. Same position, same office in Somerset County. They've done absolutely nothing to this gentleman. Absolutely nothing. He still works on the computers that has all your personal information in it. It scares the hell out of me to a point. How many families this has done in the past? How many families is this going to happen to in the future? I used to get out of bed and worry about my family. How can I make things better for my wife, my children? Now I get out of bed and I think about that, of course. And then throughout my day, all I think about is this happening to other people? Is this happening to your family? Has it happened to the family 6 months ago? What about the family it hasn't happened to yet? I worry about that steadily. This hasn't just devastated our lives. It has changed the direction and course of my life. With the information I have, and everybody will see the rest of it. We're going on 8 minutes. I'm not going to stop until this is dealt with. I will continue to go. Because, believe me, I worry about every single person out there now. If this happens to us, it's going to happen to other people. So I'm going to cut this short real quick, as we're already going on 8.5 minutes, and there's more. So please stay tuned. Share the hell out of these, and we'll be back.